Everybody, today we are going to do my Guns for Girls arm workout. I love to start the week with an arm workout. And what I love especially about this is that we work everything. We work our shoulders all the way down to our wrists and forearms, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and jog it out. What do you need to remember about doing arm exercises? Your core is the center of your power. So even though you're working your arms, I want you to keep this area engaged at all times. Okay, so I want you to reach up and stretch. Your stretches should all be super, super gentle. Other side. I'm trying to share this workout. Say hi if you're on. All right. So the other thing that you need to remember is that push your palms together, push them towards me and lift up, is that you should do a weight that challenges you, but you never want to have pain. You want to have muscle burn. Let's stretch our triceps. Our fingertips should be between our shoulder blades, pulled down into the back very, very gently. Give yourself some hugs and let's go. Rochelle, Angela, Beverly, oh, Linda, Joanne, oh, you guys are the best. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is a shoulder and tricep burn. So alternating arms, this is what you're going to do. Squeeze up and squeeze back. Now, this is my start-stop edition, so I'm going to stop you and I'm going to start you. There's going to be no rhythm, so it's just going to cause you to have to squeeze even tighter and engage that core even more to keep those weights up. My PT told me no weights for the time being, so I'm doing without. Your feet are hip width apart. Squeeze up, squeeze back, squeeze up, stop, hold, 2, 3, go again. Get both of those arms up as high as you can get them. Squeeze and stop. When I stop you, I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Go. I hope you guys had a really good weekend. My weekend was soccer. Soccer all weekend. Sitting in the rain. Double headers. Stop. Hold, hold, hold. Go. Stop. Hold. I told you there's no rhyme or reason. I'm just going to make you work as hard as possible. Keep squeezing. Hold. Go. Stop. Go. 2, 1. Done. Woo! Shake it out. Glenna, good morning. I love when you guys say hi. Okay, the next one we're going to do are 3 hill biceps. So you can certainly, I have no idea where my ball is, because Eli moves it all around the house. So you can sit on the ball and do this. You can stand like I am. Your feet are hip width apart. So this is the 3 hill. 1, 2, 3. So you see my elbows stay in tight. We are going to go for 1 minute. Okay, so you can go out, in, or you can start in and go out. Stop. So whatever point you're at on your motion, go. I'm going to stop you. And I want you to hold, stop, go, stop, go. Keep your core engaged. It's so important. Stop, go. Stop. Guys are doing great. Go. And done. Good job. Woo! Maria, hello. All right, so the next one we're going to do, we are going to meet at the top, okay? So you're going to stand here in this position. Your arms, your palms are facing up. And I want you to sweep up. And when you do, I want you to look up and come down. So sweep with your palms facing the ceiling. and bring those hands together. You don't want to go too heavy with this. Shoulders are deceptively difficult. So only go max 5 unless you have really strong shoulders. You can start with an 8 because you can always drop down. Okay, keep that core engaged. Sweep up, and as you sweep up, look up. Stop and go. And remember that breathing when I stop you like I am now. Sweep up and down. As you sweep up, look up. Stop. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Go. Stop. Go. I know, believe me, the stopping and the holding in the middle of a rep, stop, is really challenging, and that's why we're doing it. What I always wanted to do is confuse our muscles. We're done with that one. I don't want your muscles to get complacent. I don't want you to show up here where we do the same thing all the time and our muscles are like, yep, I know exactly what you're doing. I'm already well versed in that, and so I'm going to just kind of ride this out. Nope. We want to be mixing them up all the time so they don't know what's hitting them, and so we are constantly just breaking down. And also, we're not working just the same spots all the time. We like to keep it going, keep you guys sore, because that's really what I like. Okay. All right, so we are going to do, there's a machine at the gym I've told you about that has cables, and there are plates on the other ends of the cables. So you are going to pull those cables, and you're going to get those elbows back as far as you can to work those triceps, okay? So I want you to pull. Remember that I'm going to stop you sometimes, and you need to breathe through those. Squeeze. So you're driving up through that front heel, your abs are engaged. You keep that back flat. Normally I would have probably started with 8s and maybe gone down to 5s. When you need a break, take it. There's no shame. Stop and go. Stop, and I want you to pull as if you've got to keep those plates up, and go and stop. Stop and go. And we're done. Woo! Stretch those triceps out. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, one of the things that I do, and when I went to see the PT, she had me do a lot of grip things. She had me resist against her, like as she's pushing down, I push up, and she's like, you have really strong hands and really strong wrists and forearms. And I was like, yeah, that's because on my program, I put a lot of focus on that area. And she was like, that's amazing, because most people don't, and they develop all sorts of problems because of it. So we are going to do our flexions. Okay, so you probably won't want to go any higher than 5 pounds. You certainly could try 8s. Again, you're not surgically attached to the weights. You can always drop down, no big deal. Okay, so your core is engaged, your shoulders are back, and all you're doing are the wrist flexions. Stop. Remember when you stop, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Go. Full range of motion. Stop. Go. Stop. Hold, 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 and breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Squeeze as hard as you can. Go. In case you didn't notice, sorry, I want you to go again. Stop. Go. Stop. Go. 5 more seconds. Stop. 2, 1, and done. Shake it out. Give yourself some hugs. Okay. Okay, you're going to need your ball for this one. So you are going to get behind your ball. Well, on the side of your ball for this one. And I want one arm out to your side. You could use a stool. I like this because you kind of have to really extra engage to keep yourself stable. And you're going to extend and come in 45 seconds on each side. Normally I would start with a 5 or an 8. So your tricep is on the ball. So you're leaning against it, so it's wobbling. If you want more stability, push it up against your couch. Fully extend, stop. Squeeze, 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 go. Full curl, full extension. But I want that tricep supported, so you're really isolating that bicep. Stop. Squeeze, 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 go. Stop. Go. Stop. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. When I have you in those holds, go. Stop. Oh my Lord. You should be burning up, and if you're not, it's time to switch. Then your weight is too light. So again, put that knee up next to the ball. You're kind of leaning on the ball. Your tricep is laying on top of the ball. So you fully extend and curl. Start with whatever weight you started with the last time. Extend, curl. Stop and breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Start. Stop. I know, believe me, I am right here with you. I am always alongside you with whatever you're feeling is what I'm feeling too. Stop and start. Full extension, full curl. Stop. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Start. Squeeze. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hold. And done. Good job. Oh my gosh. So something as simple as starting and stopping, holding, breathing through the burn. That is what I want you to do, but it's really challenging. It's a lot more challenging than you would anticipate. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, you're going to stand bent over. You are going to row and extend out to the side, down, okay? So back is flat. Extend out to the side to work those triceps. It's really important to me that you keep your abs engaged. Don't go crazy heavy with this one. I think a 5 or an 8. If you're brand new, you can go with a 3. And again, I will stop and start you along the way. Back is flat, abs are engaged, row up, extend out, stop, and go. Extend out, stop, breathe through those holds, go, stop, really squeeze your back, squeeze your arms, go, squeeze out to the side, work those triceps, stop, really squeeze those triceps, come on, close your eyes, picture them in your mind, working hard, go, 10 more seconds. Come on. Stop. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You're going to feel this in your biceps in a big way. Up. Stop. And done. Whew. Okay, so next one we're going to do a shoulder side blast. Let's do it on the ball. Why not? Okay, so remember what I've told you about the ball. Some key things to remember. I would like you to keep it pumped up and firm, because when it's firm, it's a little harder to stay balanced on. Mine needs a little air. I actually saw my pump yesterday, which is good. Because again, most of the time, Eli just likes to touch all the things. So I like you to keep it blown up. I want you to get one. If you don't have one, just invest in them. They're so inexpensive, and they're a phenomenal, phenomenal piece of equipment. If you keep your knees together, it's more challenging. If you open them up, it's a little easier to stay balanced, okay? So what we're going to do with this one is you are going to squeeze up out to the side, rotate, back down, and down. If you have rotator cuff issues, don't worry about the rotation. Squeeze, do not jerk your body to get the weights up. Stop. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Rotate and down. Up, rotate and down. Stop. Start, up, rotate and down. Stop. Start, stop. Hold it. Squeeze, squeeze. I know this is kicking your butt because it is mine. Breathe through this hold. I know I'm torturing you, but I'm doing it to myself too. And down. Rotate and down. Stop. Rotate, down. Stop with your palms up. Squeeze, 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 and done. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are you guys going to forgive me for this one? I'm always like a teeny bit worried, like, oh, they're going to be mad. This is really hard. But then I often more lean towards, you know, the fact that you guys will get over it. That's what I like to think. Okay. So we are going to do another bicep exercise, and it's also a forearm exercise. So you're going to stand, feet hip width apart, engage that core. Your palms are facing out, keep your elbows in. You're going to curl up, you're going to rotate the weight, and you're going to lower. So you're going to be squeezing those biceps on the way up. When you come down, you're going to really feel it in your forearms. What weight do you want to use? If you've been working out with me for a while, go to an 8 or a 10. Again, you can always drop down. If you're brand spanking new, start with a 5, because you can always drop down to a 3 or 2 or drop completely. Okay, so squeeze up with palms up, rotate and lower. Stop. Those biceps should be burning up. Go. Stop. Really squeeze those forearms. Keep that core engaged. Go. Curl up, rotate, and lower. Stop. Keep those elbows in. I know that you're on fire. That is good. That is what we want. Go. Curl up, rotate, and lower. Stop. There's literally turkeys walking outside. Oh, there's a turkey limping. Oh, he's like, oh, I hope he's okay. I mean, I'm not going out there because they will attack you. What do you do? I don't know. I'm from New York City. I don't know what to do when I see a hurt turkey. And even by the time I call somebody, they're on the move. Okay. Next one we're going to do is a shoulder exercise. And this is around the world. So you're going to keep your arm tight against your body. And you're going to go up and over and then with the other side. Do not go too heavy. Believe me. And again, I don't want you doing this. I don't want you jerking. Your body should always be similar to a totem pole. You want that core engaged. You want it working for you. And at the same time as you're protecting yourself from injury, you're also working on these muscles, strengthening them, defining them, which you know gets harder the older we get. So we got to stay on top of it. Okay? So keep that arm in. Stop. Breathe through those holds. Breathe through them in through your nose, out through your mouth. Go. Stop. Go. Stop. Keep it in towards your body. Go. Stop. Go. Stop. I know you've got to keep that body tight. Keep that core engaged. Go. Start. Stop. Go. Stop. Go. And done. Woo! How are we doing on time? I just realized I didn't even, well, I started right at 7:30, so we're doing great. Guys, we might be done in 25 minutes. You get 5 minutes of your day back because we're moving. We're not even taking breaks, so that's really, really, really good. Okay, so the next one I want you to do, I want you to I'm going to grab a really lightweight just to show you what I want you to do. So you can probably grab maybe an 8 or a 10, 5 if you're brand new. So this is your position, okay? And I want your arms outstretched on top of the ball, okay? And what I want you to do is I want you to kind of get your elbows in almost so that the inner part of your elbow is straight up towards the ceiling. So kind of work those elbows in towards one another, and all you're going to do is flex that wrist. And lest you think you're getting off easy with this exercise, you're not. Okay, so get those elbows close to each other and squeeze. So the only thing that's moving is your wrist. So lower completely. Stop. I'm actually going to take the weight because I'm breaking the rules, and I don't want to break the rules. I love my PT. Squeeze, stop. Breathe through the holds and go. Stop. Really breathe, 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 and go. Stop. I know this one is brutal. And if you have to drop completely, that is what you do. Oh my gosh, we're done with that one. I'm so happy. Like, you see how simple that exercise was. It was so small and so challenging. Shake those wrists out for me. Okay. So the next one we're gonna do is a scoop. So I want you to grab light weights and I want you to scoop. So here's how you're gonna feel this. I want your wrists flexed. So you're scooping. As you scoop over, you move to your forearm. As you're coming down, you're feeling it in your triceps. So this part works biceps, wrist, so it works everything, including your shoulders. So I want you to pretend like you're one of those big digging claws, except you're going to hold weights. I would recommend 5, starting with 5s and having lighter weights nearby. So remember, I'm going to start and stop you. So get that full flexion on your wrists. So curl right here so you feel it in your biceps, you're feeling it in your wrists, now it's in your forearms and your triceps. Stop. Keep that core engaged, engaged, engaged. Oh my gosh, go. Stop. And go. Stop. Go. Stop. Those wrists are flexed. Breathe. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And go. 7 more seconds. Stop. And go. 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh, Lordy. Lordy, Lordy. Guys, we're done. Reach up. Lean to one side. Oh, feels so good. Lean to the other. Press your fingertips back. Really stretch those wrists and forearms because they got their booty handed to them. As did you, hopefully. Your fingertips are behind your head. So pull down into the back. You can get a greater stretch now because you're all warmed up. Have a beautiful day. Thanks for joining me. Do you guys want to do legs tomorrow? And if so, what? Thank you so much for your tips. They're greatly appreciated. Sean-Visco on Venmo. It means a lot to me. And